Hello everyone, Navik here, and this is my review of Corpse Night, issues 2 to 3. And one thing I will definitely say that continues to be the best part about this issue is the constant tension you feel in this comic from Foy and her zombie father. Because, yeah, the ever-looming question about how, and that continues to plague this series, is how much of Foy's father is left in there. He's clearly protective of her, he doesn't harm the innocents, but he's also very violent. And yeah, definitely is gross to look at. Okay, and yeah, as one thing you can see, and again, and this is going to be a much shorter video, but that's because what worked about the first issue of Corpse Night is still working for these two issues. It was the art design. It is very creepy as hell. The colors are moody, and the character writing, while simple, is pretty effective. Again, a lot of what makes this book work is the mood that it goes for, or the quiet moments of dread, and the creepy imagery, and the visceral brutality you have seeing the zombie night in action, or the corpse night in action. But these two issues do provide a bit more world-building details. And details that we learn on the way, on our duo's journey to find Joan of Arc. All right. Well, first off, we learn about the existence of this eerie figure. Right here. He's known as the White Mask, and according to a kid that later betrays Foy in the Corpse Night, later on, he apparently kidnaps children for the devil. So, yeah. And I love his design. It's very simple, very Court of Owls inspired. You're just a really cool look. I can imagine seeing something like this out of Bloodborne or Elden Ring. And issue 3, he continuing the plot where after Foy gets sick and her father end up taking shelter in an abbey, be with some sisters. We learn from the main sister that the armor Foy's father is wearing, and the reason why a lot of people were attacking him was that it's the armor of a warden. And they were basically an order of witch hunters created by King Charles when he was going mad and believed that witches were threatening to harm him. And as real history no doubt has shown with the Salem witch trials and all witch hunts tend to lead to a lot of people getting killed. And yeah, that's why a lot of people have been attacking Foy in the Corpse Night. On their journey, they think he's a warden and one of the people that butchered a lot of children. And issue 3 ends with this really ominous shot that shows us that there might be something a bit wrong with Foy's father. Well, yeah, he might, like I said, he's protective of Foy, but he might not be protective of any other children. And especially with what happened, especially with her being poisoned by her boy earlier, or in this same issue. So yeah, Corpse Night issue is 2 to 3. Not a lot to talk about, but again, what worked for the first issue was working for these two issues. It's something I'm really digging. And I'm giving issue 2 a 4 out of 5, and for the more lore revelations and having a bit more of creepy imagery than issue 2, I'm giving issue number 3 a 5 out of 5. This series is good. I think this is going to be a really good horror series when all things are said and done. So we'll see if Michael Cavus and company can stick the landing. As always, thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell so you know when I review the next issue. Until next time, have a great day.